Hi guys, it's Chris calling. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you guys have returned since my last video, thank you very much. And if you guys are new here, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. In today's video, we're continuing on our Eurovision 2024 journey. Of course, this year's Eurovision Song Contest will be taking place in the city of Malmö, Sweden on the 7th, 9th and 11th of May. And guys, we are officially 1 week away from the Eurovision Song Contest. I'm so excited. It's 1 week until I leave for Malmö and Copenhagen. And I just can't believe how fast this has come round, and I can't wait to be there and be with everyone and to experience Eurovision 2024. Yesterday was the first rehearsals of the first 7 countries in the first semi-final, and they took to the stage for the first time. Similarly to the last few years, we've got a couple of photos on the Eurovision Instagram page and a short TikTok as well. That is all they are giving us from these first rehearsals. But we're going to look at the first 7 countries that took to the one and only Eurovision stage and see what we thought, our first impressions from these first rehearsals. Let's go! Okay, so first we had Cyprus. Opening the whole of Eurovision this year, Celia Kapsis with her song Liar, representing Cyprus. Okay, so first of all, she looks absolutely stunning. What I would say is she looks so much older than 17. I think I need to constantly be reminded of how old she is because she's so talented, and on this stage, she looks so much older as well. Her hair looks absolutely beautiful down, and I really like the outfit as well. I think I'm a little bit surprised at how simple the outfit is. So she's in a small white top and white pants as well. They're both quite glitzy and glamorous, but it's quite toned down. It's nothing too in your face or anything, or too eye-catching. And of course, she's joined on stage by 4 other male dancers as well, who are incredibly talented, also look really young as well. Just getting these first photos of the stage, just the whole aesthetic of the technical side of the stage, it looks absolutely unbelievable, right guys? I think this may be one of the best Eurovision stages ever. So there's no props on stage with Celia at the moment. So the backstaging on the LEDs, I'm seeing the colours blue and kind of like pinky red at the moment, which I think is a really nice pop of colour with them all being in white at the moment. Again, whether she'll change this outfit, I'm not sure. But yeah, I think it's good. It's kind of like, it's nothing too in your face. But there's not an awful lot to go off of these photos in the TikTok. But what I will say from watching the TikTok of Celia Kapsis, she definitely sounded good. And the dance break section and the choreography was on point. So I can't wait to see some more footage of the second rehearsal. Okay, after Cyprus, we had Serbia, Teodora with her song Ramonda. And she took to the stage. Oh my word, these photos are so good, you guys. So Serbia have brought a large kind of prop for the stage. It's almost like this rock. Similar to what she had in the music video. So it looks like they're really trying to replicate that on that Eurovision stage, which is really good to see. This is the kind of staging that I wanted to see from Serbia. It's such an emotional song and such a deep meaning of a song. So the fact that they're bringing the nature inside the arena, I think is really a good quality. I absolutely love Teodora's hair. I think she's got a new hairstyle here, like it goes behind her ears, and also the outfit as well. She's got like quite glitzy sleeves, and then I can't really tell on the photos, but I think the body kind of like of her dress, it's either like a light grey or lilac, like the Lila Rabonda flower. But I tell you what, this staging is absolutely beautiful. It looks so realistic, this rock, and the way it's been lit on the stage, around all the smoke as well that's on stage. It looks really effective just from these photos. Teodora, another one from the TikTok, she sounded absolutely flawless in that first rehearsal. So I think that's only going to elevate for her and for Serbia at Eurovision and going into that semi-final, hopefully. I feel like this is really impactful staging as well, coming after Cyprus. Spot 2 is traditionally not a great slot in the running order at Eurovision, but I think Serbia can definitely break the curse with Teodora and Ramonda this year, hopefully. I think this is one of those performances that is going to seem so much more impactful on camera as well. So I think as long as they get the camera angles right, this could really be such an impactful performance on that Eurovision stage. Okay, so going to spot 3 after Serbia was Lithuania, Sylvester Bell with his song Look Telk. So this staging looks pretty familiar. They've pretty much kept a lot the same from the national final. So Sylvester Bell, I'm pretty sure he's wearing the same red outfit, which I absolutely loved. The dancers look pretty similar to the way they did in the national finals as well. They've kind of got this hood now, so their faces aren't out, but I quite like it. I think it looks more cool and edgy. I think, again, it was always going to happen. The staging, like the Eurovision staging for Malmö in general, it just looks fantastic. It's going to be absolutely sensational for so many countries at this Eurovision. But yeah, it just looks so much more slick on that Eurovision stage, and to be honest, I'm actually happy that not a lot has changed from the national final performance. I don't think a lot needed to change, and I think this is still going to be a super impactful and entertaining performance in that semi-final and hopefully the grand final too. Okay, so then we go to Bambi Thug with their song Doomsday Blue. Oh my goodness, representing Ireland, of course. So we've seen at the pre-parties that Bambi Thug has kind of had a new look for every single pre-party and kind of press event, which I absolutely love. So I really wasn't sure what to expect to see what they were going to wear on the stage for this first rehearsal. But I'm quite happy with this. It's gone back to their roots a little bit from the Eurosong national final, which is really nice to see, I think. Okay, so first of all, there's the LEDs at the back. I really love the colours that they've used here. You've kind of got like a magenta pink with like this ocean blue, and it just looks, it's like a pop of colour. It looks so eye-catching and beautiful. And then of course you've got Bambi Thug on the stage surrounded by kind of like a ring of candles. And from the TikTok as well, those candles go on and off with their actions. So as they move their hands across the candles, they turn on and turn off. And I think it looked really cool. I'm not going to lie, guys. This staging has been really thought out. I think Bambi Thug has had quite a bit of backlash as well since she's been selected to represent Ireland. So I'm really happy to see that they've come through that. They are delivering slaying staging here, and I think this is going to be a memorable performance in Malmö this year for sure. I'm really happy from what we've seen from these first rehearsal photos. I also think that it's going to be something really cool and definitely different. I mean, have you seen that photo? And comparing this to the national final as well, whereas they were joined on stage by 2 dancers, they are now only joined by 1 male dancer on that stage. It looks like they've got him under a spell, which looks pretty cool as well. I can't wait to see some more rehearsal clips of this for sure. But yeah, overall, these pictures look absolutely stunning, you guys. Maybe Ireland can do better than people thought. We'll just have to see. And then we go to Ukraine, Aliona and Jerry Heil with their song Teresa and Maria. Wow, once again, Ukraine is not disappointing here, guys. This staging looks absolutely beautiful. We've kind of like got these amber and gold tones. So you've got Jerry Heil, who is in this long, beautiful dress with armour on her shoulder. And she's got really long hair. She looks absolutely stunning. And this is just first rehearsal, guys. And then you've got Aliona in a beautiful kind of, I think it's silver. But it just kind of like draped, and it's just, they're such beautiful outfits, and the way that they the lights are reflecting off the outfits as well, I'm really impressed. It looks like Jerry Heil is up on, it does look like there's a prop on stage from the TikTok, and it looks like Jerry Heil is up on kind of like this platform. I'm not sure of how high that is, but she definitely seems to be at a different level to Aliona on this staging from the first rehearsal clips. I think for Ukraine, I'm not necessarily surprised at how impactful and beautiful this staging is. I wasn't sure what Ukraine were going to show us on that first rehearsal, But I tell you what, it's slick, it's polished, and it looks so impactful and emotional. And then we go to Poland. We've got Luna with her song, The Tower. Wow. So I'm like, wow, I am absolutely blown away by these pictures, guys. Oh my goodness. So you've got Luna, who has her hair down. She has red eyeliner. It's a very white and red vibe, like the Polish flag. And she's kind of been using that in the promo up to this first rehearsal. I'm really glad she's kept this aesthetic and kind of like representing of her country as well. The outfit, I think, is really cool. She's got these two like red cones on her shoulders. And it's quite a small top and then white shorts as well. I think it allows her to move around the stage well. And then she's got knee-high red boots on as well. So I think the whole outfit overall looks really, really cool. And I think it's going to look even better on the camera as well on TV. Okay, so you have like these two kind of tower structures that are playing a big role at the start of the song. There's one photo where she's got these two kind of like blocks and she's in between them, and I think it's just such a beautiful photo. And then as far as I know, she looks like she's got two people on stage with her, someone in red and then someone in white who seem to be carrying her. So there's so much choreography by the looks of it in this, and like she seems to be carried at one point. There seems to be a lot of movement in this performance. Oh, and then of course there's a moon behind her, beautiful kind of LED of a moon behind her while she's in this big red cloak. So that obviously comes off at some point. So there is a lot of detail to Poland staging this year, that's for sure. And then one of the last photos, she is on this tower, this kind of structure, and we've got fireworks, guys, for Poland. So that's kind of confirmed at this point. I can't wait to see more of Poland's performance in the second rehearsals and of course in the first semi-final on the 7th of May. And the day was finished off with Croatia. Baby Lasagna with his song Rim Tim Tagi Dim. Okay, a lot of anticipation behind this one, guys. He has been a favourite for a long, long time. Okay, so first of all, I absolutely love the outfit. Oh my goodness, I love this kind of like white bolero sleeves that he's wearing. And then he has a leather kind of waistcoat on with embellishments on it. And I love the detail. It's just beautiful, right? And then he's in white pants now. And I think that really ties in well with the rest of the costume. He has his hair slicked back. And I think the whole look just really looks clean and fresh. The rest of the staging is pretty similar to the national final performance. I don't think there would have been any harm with having a couple more people on stage. I think with this song, the bigger the better. I've expressed already in my previous videos how much I would love it if Baby Lasagna won for Croatia. But at the moment, I don't know if this is giving me winning vibes. There is absolutely nothing I dislike about the staging. I think this is really, really impactful. However, there's not anything currently in the first rehearsal pictures or TikTok that is making me jump out of my seat that we haven't seen in the national final. But I'm really, really hoping that comes. Like, I really, really hope that we get that winning moment from Croatia. And it goes without saying, that might all change when we see the second rehearsal clips as well. So we will just have to see what happens. So there we have it, guys. That was my review of the first 7 countries of the first rehearsals of Eurovision 2024. Let me know in the comments, guys, your thoughts and feelings on the first rehearsals of Eurovision 2024. Join me in my next video where I will be recapping the first rehearsals of day 2. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please hit that like and subscribe button so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. And I will really look forward to seeing you all next time. Bye, guys.